Michelle.
And I'm Cathy Jo.
And we are the Women of Whiskeys. Thank you for joining us. On today's quick review, we're going to be talking about Woodford Reserve Historic Barrel Entry.
This bottle comes in at 90.4 proof and it retails for about $130. And the mash bill is 72% corn, 18% rye, and 10% malted barley.
This is the 18th release of Woodford's annual Masters Collection. This release went into the barrel at 100 proof. It's a nod to the bourbons of the 19th century because after the prohibition and the repeal of the prohibition, then those barrel proof entries started to increase.
And you've had this before.
I have. So my husband and I picked one of these up and we may have sat out on the patio and drank quite a bit of it.
You made a dent.
A dent.
And I have not had this before, so I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what you get on it. All right, let's dive in.
Sounds good. It's got a super sweet nose, like maple and molasses and brown sugar.
Yet there's fruit, right?
Yeah, there's a little bit of fruit on there.
So I gotta say it, on the nose, I get a little oatmeal.
That's it. It's maple and brown sugar oatmeal.
With raisins.
Yes.
Yes, I definitely pick up on that raisin scent.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Okay, let's taste it.
Sounds good to me.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, that sweetness comes straight through on the palate too. That same brown sugar and maybe a little cinnamon.
Apples. I get apples. It's very fruity.
It's like a baked apple pie.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
The thing about it, though, you do get those baking spices, like a light cinnamon.
Definitely.
And for a lower proof, a lot going on. There's so many flavors that just come right out like a burst, which for a low proof, that's what I was surprised by.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's definitely very cohesive, very well-rounded, and it drinks like a higher proof whiskey would, but it doesn't have near that severity of the burn that you get. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's very, I don't want to say mellow because it's not mellow.
Right, it's not.
And that's where it's so complex. It's mellow with the ethanol, it's cohesive, but yet there's this burst of all these flavors and so much going on.
And the finish is like a medium length finish, but it comes with so much power.
Yeah, you get those baking spices on the finish and it kind of lingers, but I wish it was a little bit longer.
Just a little bit.
It leaves you wanting a little bit more.
Yeah.
But how would you rate it?
I'd probably put this at like an 8.75. I mean, it's really great. It has that wonderful, well-rounded flavor to it, and it's just a good drinking whiskey. I can see why it's so low already. That's fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, I would put it at an 8.5. I think you take all of that, and maybe if we would have put it just a bit higher proof, but I'm not disappointed. 8.5, no. I would pick it up anytime I saw it.
So if you did not get it at MSRP at $130, how much would you pay for this, knowing what it tastes like?
Okay, knowing what it tastes like, I mean, it depends on everybody's budget.
Right.
So for me, I will pay a little more for a whiskey that I really enjoy.
Yeah.
I think I would pay $150, $175 for this and not feel bad.
See, I was thinking $180, same thing.
Yeah.
If I see this again on a shelf, it's coming home with me. That's for sure.
So again, annual release. So if you see it, don't pass on it, in my opinion. Just remember, there's no wrong way to drink your whiskey. Just share it with your friends and drink it how you like it. Cheers.
Cheers.